is held to in terms of understanding the law and procedures of court if you choose to represent yourself?
I object again. Is the court using my bond? Where is the appearance bond and the bid bond? I do not understand. I do not comprehend. And I would.
See how everybody got quiet when he said that? How everybody got quiet when he started talking about bid. That's what will happen when you kind of sideswipe them like that. I request that they produce the bid bond on this matter. See, one of the things that they're not going to do is they're never going to lie or deny something. They're going to use obfuscation. All right, they're going to figure out a way to get around it. They won't directly deny what you're saying. Start paying attention to that. It's going to be obfuscation is the tool that they use, and just run over you and make you look stupid and do things like that. You have to prepare for court, and you got to be prepared. You have to anticipate almost, if you're going to go into court, you need to have the ability to anticipate how they're going to respond to you and what you're going to say in response to that.
Where is my bond? I need my bond back. I need my bid bond. Or I'll write one and overnight it. Where is my bid bond? And who is the highest bidder of the case?
All right.
Crickets.
On
Crickets.
this case, State of Washington versus Mohammed Ismail Idris, case number 3A0257.
Do you see how he just handled that? I ignored him. That's why it comes in. You have to ask them 3 times.
Ask for the bid bond. That's what I get here is silence. I don't even care if it's not, if it ain't even in court. I could be speaking to an attorney and hit him with the bid bond. He gets silent. That bond is what Gene Keating was talking about. It's a bid bond. They form a bond. See, the reason, why is there a bond? Okay, this is for everybody listening. There's a bond because the statutes represent a charge. A charge is a lien. A charge is a lien. Let's look at that real quick. Look at that real quick. What is a charge?
What are charges? When somebody puts some charges on you, you ever stop and think about what that word means? What a charge is? Let's look at it real quick and see if we can get some insight into this word charge. All right, so back to our trusty Black's Law Dictionary, 8th edition. Let's go to the C's. Let's look up this word charge. Here we go, charge. Okay, charge. A formal accusation of an offense as a preliminary step to a prosecution, a murder charge. Okay, we all familiar with that, the general term, but look how many senses of the word, look how many different definitions of the word charge we have. How do we know what meaning they are using when they call we're getting a charge? It says an instruction or command, all right, jury charge. Okay, review the charge for appealable error. For an assigned duty or task or responsibility. But here's the one, an encumbrance or lien or claim. So if somebody's putting a charge on you, could they be having a claim against you? And if they have a claim against you, so if, let's say they're possession with the intent to distribute, that's a charge. Well, there is an amount associated with that because it's dealing in commerce. This is where the debtors' prisons came from. Under Edward I, with the statute merchant, in case you're wondering, well, where did this come from? It's not nothing new. They've been doing this for the last 1,000 years. So a charge, possession with the intent to distribute, okay, that's $1 million charge. They don't tell you that, but it's $1 million on the books. It's showing in accounts receivable. So when you come in and you start arguing, they say, okay, well, you don't want to pay the debt. You are an absconding debtor. So we're going to hold your body, and then we're going to take this debt, convert it into a bond, and sell it. Now you get an indication of how the government is funding themselves. All right, because they'd already told you that all your taxes, the 100% of the Reagan, he did the investigation, and 100% of y'all taxes get just paid on the interest. So how's government funding themselves? They having to make money through charges. That's why you see this mania for writing you traffic tickets, and you're getting a charge for every little thing. Because money is created off of debt. So one of the rules is there is no money. The reason that's the number one rule, because everything in our system today revolves around that fact. That since there isn't any money, debt is being used as money, so everybody is looking for an opportunity to create money by creating debt. Debtors' prisons.
The grandest illusions of humans is the illusion of separation from life and from God. Let's understand who and what God is. There is nothing that God is not. Nothing that God is not. God is the sum total of everything, the all in all, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the left and the right of it, the up and the down of it, the here and the there, the before and the after of it. Nothing stands outside of that which God is. That would necessarily include Ernie and Neil, wouldn't it? Yeah, there you are. It's really quite simple when you think about it.
Also, God is love, shared love.
Yes, we're well aware of it. It's the military doing their thing.
The military doing their thing. Good morning, by the way, from Sarnia, Ontario. Just get my first coffee into me. Combing through TikTok to stay informed and relevant. Military doing their thing, dropping fireballs, circling. Anyone out there in the military care to explain? Because the citizens of Canada are going to start doing their thing. This is getting way out of control. Be well, everyone.
If you wake up in the morning and you do not like to eat, you're not hungry, it's probably because your blood sugar is very, very low. It's probably because you have very good blood sugar regulation. So then what happens is you wake up in the morning, you're fasted, you don't feel like eating, your blood sugar continues to trend down. You eat late in the morning or early in the afternoon and it skyrockets, right? This is why you have an energy slump between 2 and 4 in the afternoon.
But this is also when you're powered by glucose.
When
you're not on ketogenic.
Right, when you're not on ketos.
Okay.
Ketogenic. So you don't want your blood sugar to look like a heart monitor. You want your blood sugar to look like rolling hills.
Yeah.
So some of the best things that these women can do is get 20 to 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking.
Okay.
Because remember that a prolonged period of low blood sugar will be perceived by the pituitary gland as starvation, and it will begin to throttle back your metabolism.
I didn't know that.
Capitol building and you're going the wrong way, exit from your other side of the building. Like we gave him the map.
What would you have done differently in your career if you knew then what you know now?
What I've done differently? Let me see.
If you knew what you knew now.
Yeah, I know. Practice more.
Practice more?
I practiced a lot.
You practiced a hell of a lot. But you're going to practice more? Oh my God. Okay. What is your greatest lesson learned?
Not to trust everybody. Not to trust everybody in the industry. There's a lot of sharks. And record companies steal. They cheat. You have to audit them. And it's time for artists to take a stand against them. Because they totally take advantage of them. Totally. They forget that it's the artists who make the company, not the company who make the artists. Without the talent, the company would be nothing but just hardware. I mean, just, you know. And it takes that real good talent that the public wants to see.
Yo, that's Michael interview. Michael Jackson.
You better listen up and you better listen good. I believe the one world government is already in existence, a shadow government, what a lot of people refer to as the deep state. It's the UN, and that's why our politicians had to go and stand before them, even Trump, and answer to them. I believe a large amount of our GDP over the last decade or so has been given to engineer and set up this new one world government, a dictatorship, FYI, the Paris Climate Accord, the World Health Organization. I believe Ukraine is a code for money that's going to set it up. What, a border war with Russia and Ukraine? Like, all that shit's been going on for years. Money for Ukraine, for what? For what? Where's the receipts? It's all bollocks, right? We've been funding as well the military side of the new one world government, and they love a surprise attack. They've been engineering the bioweapons, using their friends in China, using their friends in America, engineering the vaccines and the rollout, which have killed people, disabled people, made everyone sick. This is why our politicians don't care that we don't like them anymore, that they're hated, that they can't walk down the streets. Joe Biden uses body doubles to go out in public. They don't need to worry about being voted in the future, not because elections are corrupt. Yes, they are. But because they're just a bridge, they're just the engineers to help usher in the new one world government, a dictatorship, and their careers will be finished after 2025, and that's why they've been paid handsomely. That's why people like Dan Andrews on $380K a year suddenly buys a $7 million house. They've been taken care of. This has all been brought forward. They talk about Agenda 2030 and net zero. They know it's bollocks. They know that we know it's bollocks because they like surprise attacks. And I believe the new one world government, the new dictatorship, will come into fruition in 2025. That's why they're removing all their land rights. You don't own that anymore. They're going to take it because they're a dictatorship. And they're going to say it's for Aboriginals and native people, but really they're just thieves and crooks and dictators. This is what happens. It's what happened in Mao's China. They just take your shit. We're in real trouble because they've lied to us on this vast plan on a grand scale. And it's so vast, no one fucking believes it.
I don't fully agree with that woman, but I think she has a point.
You can open up any English Bible to this day and go to Genesis 1:26, and it'll read, "And God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness." And there is plurality there. If you were to ask any theologian or whatever and be like, why is there plurality there? They would give you some cute answer like that's God talking to himself or God talking to Jesus or whatever. But that's not the truth. The reason there's plurality there is because the word that was used in the Hebrew text, the original, was not God. The word that was used was Elohim. And Elohim is a plural word, meaning the powerful ones. So if you go back and read Genesis 1:26 with that in mind, now you're reading, the powerful ones said, let us make man in our image after our likeness.
So who are the powerful ones?
Well, the powerful ones are the Anunnaki.
The Anunnaki? We've been talking about that here all through, man. What's happening here? So almost creepy. Oh, this guy, what's up with this clown? Okay. Is this a clown or a thief or what's up? Yo. See that woman there? Okay, let's see what's happening. Something creepy is about to happen here, I guess. Whoa. See this clown there, okay. You know, kids love clowns. You can see the way she looks happy, enjoying how they are with this clown here. Whoa, that's interesting. Do you think these clowns are really good? Let's see and find out. Watch carefully till the end. Whoa, where are they taking that kid, man? Whoa. Oh my god, it's like they want to kidnap this baby. This is creepy. This is crazy. And when that woman saved that baby, they just ran off. Oh my god. Yo guys, watch out, man. Parents out there. This is very creepy. Teach your children not to interact with strangers. Man, why would someone want to steal another?
They said that China found an uninhabited island filled with dinosaurs. This was a few days ago. A woman went to the nail salon and all the ladies suddenly just stopped working. She don't know what's going on because it's Chinese news and she don't understand what they are saying, so she gets out Google Translator and uses her microphone to record, and it said that they found dinosaurs. So basically China had an expedition with 15 people to this uncharted land somewhere out in this world, and they found like actual dinosaurs. So far they found 2 new species of dinosaurs, and one of those species of the dinosaurs is like a real destroyer, something we have never seen before, something like crazy. And this throws many questions. Why are they telling this to the public? Is it because they want to distract the people from something bigger than that? And why didn't anyone outside China hear from this story? Do we live in a world full of lies, or did they really find dinosaurs?
Now, your human military collected the individual pieces at first until they discovered the whole ships with the dead creatures aboard. Immediately, they classified everything as top secret and brought them to their military bases in order to analyze the drive. The secret endeavor was to set the alien technology in place later against evil enemies of that great country. That is as primitive as it is ridiculous. I believe I remember, I don't want to specify exactly your date, that it was probably between 1949 and 1952 that there was a rather bad accident during some research being done on one of the wrecks. According to what I heard, what members of my species were told by members of that government, it resulted in an unintentional activation of one of the drive's components in the unshielded condition. As a result, for a very short period of time, how should I phrase this? There was an unchecked shift of the environment to a plasma-like condition, which on the other hand, through a very, very unfortunate accident, caused an overturning of the general power field into a magnetic pulse of immense power. Do you have any idea what kind of effect a plasma magnetic jolt has when it comes into contact with an organism? No, how should you know that? Of course you don't. Disturbance in the structure of the field and bioelectric feedback. Imagine, if you will, a human body which is engulfed in bright flames for 3 or 4 of your days. Those flames apparently do not go out, and they burn the body right down to its last constituents. Well, then you have an approximate impression of what happened. I think that 20 or 30 of your scientists were killed in that lab.
This is Lake Winnipeg. This is green. You can hear the sound. It's not like normal waves. It's like jelly. I brought the dog out and the dog's now green. Anyway, maybe don't go swimming today. Look how green this is. This is nuts. See if I can get you to hear the sound. It sounds like heavy water. It's gross. Anyway.
Yo, what's up with the environment there? What's going on? What might have caused that? Coincidence or a sign? World War One? Begin 7 to 28 19 7th 28th of 7th 1914. Which month is 7? July. World War Two begins in September 1st 1939. Ukraine War. February 24th 2022. 7 times 4. 7 plus 28 plus 19 plus 14. Okay. What do we get? 68. Okay. Oh my. No, that's World War I. World War II. 9 plus 1 plus 19, or is it 19? Yeah. Plus 39. What do you get? That's 40, 59, 68. I think you also get 68 here. Yeah, actually it's 68. Oh my God. 2 plus 24, that's 26, plus 20, that's 46, plus 22, 68. Oh my God. Is this a coincidence or a sign? What's up with the number 68? Just missed by one number to be a creepy number that's well known. Yo, what do you think this 68 stands for? Do you have any idea? Please share in the comment section. Could this be a sign of the World War III or end times? But
the sons of God. Who are they? Where are they? What are they? Let's take a quick look. Firstly, they existed before humans. They are the angels, the morning stars. So Job 38:7. The sons of God go before the throne of God, literally. Job 1:6. After humans were made and multiplied upon the earth, they left their heavenly celestial bodies and became earthly, terrestrial, and mated with the humans. This is Jude 1:6 and Genesis 6:2. There are in fact some humans which are God's chosen people that are also sons of God, but they are not yet revealed or made manifest. Romans 8:14-19. We do not know who the sons of God truly are until the first resurrection. We do not know what we will look like, but when He, Jesus, appears, we will be like Him. When He is revealed, the sons of God are also revealed. 1 John 3:1-3. So we, the terrestrial sons of God, will be like Christ at His appearing, yet like the angels. So Luke 20:35-36 at the first resurrection. So the earthly sons of God will be given the morning star, an angelic celestial body for those who overcome. Revelation 2:28. And Christ is the bright and morning star. Revelation 22:16. So Christ has the bright, angelic, celestial, spiritual body. So the sons of God existed before us, but over time we will be like them. So those who overcome in the world will be given the morning star as sons of God. Done.